So I'm about to have a vulnerable moment. I rarely do this. Don't make me regret it, okay? I'm gonna let y'all in my business just a little bit. Okay, so let me tell y'all a story about how I will never give a nigga that's not in my league a chance ever again. So you know how guys be like, listen, I swear, like, you ever give me a chance, I'm gonna really show you. I don't fall for those guys, right? I like what I like type person. If you didn't get me within the first 10 minutes of me talking to you, you probably ain't never gonna get me, right? So there was a gentleman that had been reaching out to me, when I tell you, for over 10 years. Over 10 years in my DMs, talking to himself most of the time. Within the past like 3 years, maybe I might have given him my number through Instagram because I was having a vulnerable moment. And we've had conversations before. We've met in person. I just was not interested. Okay, it got to the point where he was so resilient, so persistent that I was like, maybe I guess I'll try. So whatever, he ended up getting my number, and now he's talking to himself in my DMs and texting me every morning, sending me prayers every morning, a scripture. Okay, I love that. And if I went through a really, really emotional time last year, so like little stuff like that was really hitting home for me and, you know, touching my soft spot. So he got cool points for that from me. For whatever reason, you know, I don't really know how my brain functions and why I was allowing certain things to go on, but I did, nonetheless. So here we are. I started being like, hey, if I'm in town, I'll hang out. He started being like, hey, I am going to send a flight for you. Come hang out with me. I want to show you that I want to marry you. And I used to respond like, hey, bro, every nigga says that, right? Every nigga wants a piece of you until they get you and then they're gone. No.
Hold on. I wanna stop it right here really quick. And I'll leave a link down in the description below for you guys if you want to just go check out the entire video without any interruptions or anything. But did she or did she not say at the beginning of this video, you know, pretty much if she puts you in a friend zone or whatever, there is no chance in hell that you're gonna get out of there. That was pretty much, you know, all of that word salad that she was trying to throw out there. Did she or did she not say that?
I don't fall for those guys, right? I like what I like type person. If you didn't get me within the first 10 minutes of me talking to you, you probably ain't never gonna get me, right?
Cap.
So, which one is it? Which one is it, man?
Marry you. You're my dream woman. So now I'm like, all right.
It could be that the draws really ain't hitting them.
It's cool. I could go to a wedding with him. I like going to weddings. I like being people's show pony because I enjoy things like that, right? So I start considering actually flying to go see him. And now I'm like on his page picking him apart. Like, he'll send me videos like, hey, I went and got my teeth cleaned. I know how much you like when people get their teeth cleaned. I was like, okay, at first. He's like, well, and I smell real nice. You know, I like that type of stuff too. I'm like, you know what? He's so nice. Let me give him a chance. So I'm looking on his page, like looking at his teeth, looking how tall he is, looking at his body. And then I go, what's up with that hairline? And I look past it. That should have been my telltale sign. I'm looking at all his videos. It looks like he has like a freaking painted on hairline. And I still went against my better judgment. He got me. So even after all my investigative work of that hairline, he got me. This is how he got me.
Okay. So when she say he got me, I'm guessing she's meaning he got the draws. He done smashed now. And see, you have a lot of people. I was gonna say people that do stuff like this. You want to try to talk about somebody and bash somebody after the fact that they done probably got the draws and then left you high and dry. Now you're feeling some type of way. So now you want to throw these doggone Ed Hamid attacks and stuff at him because, again, you're feeling some type of way because he done got the best of you. He done. It took him 10 years, but you know what? We go.
Boat. When I went on that boat, I got real bored and really, I don't want to say lonely because that wasn't the word, but I was just like in need of some type of energy, right? So he's messaging me while I'm on there, and I
Energy. You were in need of some type of energy. Okay. All right. All right, energy.
you know what? I fly back to Houston I get back to Houston when I get there. Pull up. You live very close to there. Pull up. He was like, oh, I got this, that, and the third on Sunday. I was like, well, don't blow your opportunity. And he was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to take this opportunity. You're giving me a window of opportunity. I'm going to take it. Oh, Lord. He's like, I'm going to drive down there on Saturday, stop drinking with you about 9 o'clock, and then drive back at 5 in the morning so I can make it back for X, Y, and Z on Sunday. I was like, hey, baby, whatever you choose to do, that's your business.
Never put chicks like this before the money. Never. Because there's always going to be an opportunity. That weak moment that she had, trust and believe it will always circle back and come back around. Always stay focused on the money. What I'm tripping on is that's how you giving it away. That's how you giving the box away. Just pull up. Pull up. Like what? Hey, hey, if that's how you delivering it, okay. I respect it, I guess.
Right? So make a long story short, when I got off that boat and got back to the house, he was in Houston waiting for me. And I was like, just pull up to my mom's house. Like, just come hang out.
Mom's house?
I didn't realize by the time he got there how tired I would be. So now he's at my house, my mom's house, and I am exhausted. I can barely keep up with the conversation. He's chipper. He's ready. You get me? It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I am pooped. All right? But he's still there, not leaving, not catching none of the vibes that I'm clearly not being myself. Make a long story short, I get up and go out. We go out. We go to eat, and then we go to drink with my cousins and my friends.
At one?
There were so many signs in the night. So many signs that I should have just took my black ass home. But I chose to stay the night with him because I felt like, he drove all the way here. I could at least stay the night with him. That's the least I could do. Boy, at 36 years of age, still dumb as hell. Dumb. So, stay the night. I wake up at like 8 in the morning. He's gone. I knew he would be gone. Let's also... When we got to the hotel room, obviously we showered. Baby, I'd never once seen this man without something on his head. You know that's a bad sign, right? Like you wouldn't put a do-rag on or whatever that was, his dreads. You wouldn't put that thing on your head to protect your hair. Cut it out. That hairline is on the struggle bus. I already know it is. Has to be. It can't. There's no other alternative. Anywho, I called him like when I woke up because I was hungover. And we had a little slight conversation, and he was like, hey, I got to handle XYZ. Okay, go handle your business. I have not heard from that man since.
Dang! There it is. There it is. I knew this was coming. I knew it was coming. After 10 years, 11 years, or whatever, trying to get an opportunity with someone. And I know it's going to be some young ladies down in the comments that's going to feel some type of way about this video, but y'all need to understand something. When you string people along for that long or whatever, don't do it. Like, if you're going to be playing hard to get, you're going to be playing this doggone cat and mouse game. I ain't going to say most, but I know some guys, they like this. Okay, I'll play that game. I'm going to play that game. I promise I'm probably going to end up winning. If you give in, I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to pull them pants up, and I'm going to go about my mother-loving business. Because anybody that plays games like this is not anybody that I'm going to take serious. Like, what I would encourage young ladies is one or two things, right? If somebody is in your inbox or whatever, you can either politely, which I would highly recommend politely, let them know, either I'm in a situation right now, I'm in a relationship, and, I'm not talking to anybody but this person. Thank you, block them or whatever after that. At least they know. Okay, all right, I shot my shot. She Matumbo, you know what I'm saying, blocked it or whatever, and I can go about my business. Block them. Or you can do two things, right? You can just accept it. Like, why the freak are we playing games? Like, playing both sides of the fence, man. Like, just keep it real. I don't understand why people are always beating around the bush or playing this cat and mouse game, and then when they get done like this, they be in their feelings. Like, you did this to yourself.
He did exactly what I told him he would do. And I really hate that for him because he's dead to me.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
I don't think you're tripping.
Bitch. I called him a couple of times after that to like cuss him out, and he acted like he was just so busy with work. So busy with work and his child that he just couldn't fathom having this conversation right now, and that he would call me back. He called me back one time while I was asleep, and I have yet to have the conversation with him. Baby, he has since gotten the "you are dead to me and you are a fucking loser" text message, which I have not heard back from. I also think I blocked him, so I won't be getting that correspondence back from him. But I say all that to say, to you nice guys out there that, you know, you were hoping that one day I might give you a chance. I'm not interested in anybody. If you're not my type, I'm not even entertaining the thought of talking to you. He ruined it for all of you. Welcome. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. I am done embarrassing myself for the day.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to this young lady for being as transparent as she was during this video, because I do know and I understand that, you know, a lot of people are not going to do this. And I think that these type of talks, these type of conversations, these type of videos are actually good, so we can actually use these as learning lessons. All right. So let this be a lesson to everybody. And I'm gonna encourage people, don't do stuff like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we oftentimes speak about your digital footprint, stuff like this. Your dating life should not be put online. Keep it respectful, keep it professional. These type of conversations and stuff, you have them if you're single, you know, with your girlfriends or whatever. You do stuff like this behind closed doors. Never put anything like this on social media. So again, shout out to the young lady that was transparent and did put this video out. Now, she said something at the end of this video, and there's a part two, so we're gonna view that as well. But she said something at the end of this video. She was like, for all the nice guys out there, he ruined it for y'all. How so? Like, you really believe that nice guys that got their ish together, that, you know, got something going for themselves, are checking for individuals like this? And when I say like this, I'm talking mindset, right? Because I think that's something that every man should really zero in and focus on when you're considering a young lady for long term. All right. If I'm interested in getting to know this young lady because I want her to one day be my wife, be the mother of my children or whatever, it's important that you pay attention to the mindset. They can look decent, they can have a decent body and everything, but if everything is not right up under the hood, if they're not here mentally, then I promise you that's going to be a headache, and you should run from these type of individuals. So the next thing that I wanted to also speak about is the gentleman, right? Can we really fall him? Can we really fall him? The dude, honestly, after he got the draw, he really wasn't checking for it. You know, she was saying something about, you know, I cursed him out. He got that F you text message or what. That dude don't care what Drake say. I know everybody ain't a Drake fan right now, but just need to know what that, like, so one time is fine. He got what he wanted. He got what he wanted, and it probably wasn't all what he thought it was going to be. That's the reason why he probably didn't hit you back after that, because I don't know about y'all, you know, but hey, if it's fire, you're not gonna just be quick to just up and leave like that.
You better go somewhere and beat your meat.
Yeah, y'all let me know, what do you guys think about part one? We're gonna go ahead and jump into part two. All right, let me go ahead and bring that up real quick. Let's go. Okay, part two. Lay out.
Here we are. I swore I wasn't gonna make any more response videos to this, but since I'm getting attacked on YouTube, I'm getting attacked on here, I thought I would elaborate some. All right, so people think that I'm just upset that he ghosted me after I made him chase me for so long. That's not the case.
Okay.
Let me make it really clear. I, one, made that video for entertainment purposes. My life is literally hilarious. Like 10 billion things have happened since then that are way more entertaining than this. But of course, there has some sense of a negative connotation to it. So y'all are gonna just grab this and hold on to it because y'all think y'all got all the answers on the internet. So one, I made it to be entertaining. You guys are clearly entertained. Two,
Before she get into that second part, you need to understand something. Hold on. Yeah. So before she get into that second part, you need to understand when you put something like that on a social media public platform for everybody to see, you can't control or get upset when people respond to it in whatever way, right? You can't control people's responses. So if somebody viewed that as, hey, you got exactly what you deserve, you can't get upset with that. You know what I'm saying? Like people are using this video because I mean, one, it's gonna get probably a lot of likes, a lot of comments and stuff like that because yes, it is entertaining, right? And this is going to be entertaining, but a lot of people are also going to use this as a learning lesson. This is why you should not play with people like that. Again, playing that cat and mouse game is always going to be a lose-lose situation. But we're going to go ahead and let her continue.
So one, I made it to be entertaining. You guys are clearly entertained. Two, I got, sometimes you just gotta like get something off your chest and then it's like, whew, that was cathartic and I'm gonna move on.
Therapist. Therapy.
My real reasoning for doing that video other than the entertainment was because I was trying to make a point of like, although this man used to, let me use my words wisely with you all. I used to confide in him. He used to always be like, I would never do you like that, Adrian. Those men are so stupid. You're such a, you're wifey material. You're this, you're that. And we forged some type of relationship over those 10 years. I'm not going to say that he was just some creep that I didn't know on the internet. Again, we had met previously.
Wait. The stories, like, this is a big, huge contradiction because what she was saying was this man used to literally talk to himself in my inbox.
So there was a gentleman that had been reaching out to me, when I tell you, for over 10 years. Over 10 years in my DMs talking to himself most of the time. Within the past 3 years, maybe I might have given him my number through Instagram because I was having a vulnerable moment.
Did she not say that? This man for years used to talk to himself in my inbox. And then for whatever reason, she started to entertain it. But what I got from the message, and I could be wrong, y'all. Again, I'm always open to the possibility that I'm wrong. But what I got from that message was this person, I'm not interested in him. It kind of made it seem like he's beneath me or whatever. I'm not even gonna waste my time. And then because I had a vulnerable moment, from what I got from the first story that she told was none of this. This is somebody that I confided in. We actually had real intimate conversations and stuff like that. I told this guy, is this the same person? I mean, I'm lost. I'm lost, man. And I thought he was a good person. That's why I entertained him. That's why I did respond when I actually responded, because I thought he was a nice person. I just wasn't attracted to him as someone that I would date. Okay. Not because he was unattractive, just because I wasn't in the space to date him, or I just did not think that he was dating material for me. I thought we were more so better as friends. Okay. Which leads to why I made the video. Okay, so why didn't you just keep it as friends then? If you didn't find this person attractive, it's not the type of person that you would, deal with, even though they were a good person, then you should have just kept it as friends. I don't get it. I don't understand. And listen, I don't want to hear none of that crazy stuff down in the comments because I still don't understand why the heck do people do this? You're not attracted to this person. You said it Man, I don't get it. I don't get
I
it.
thought we were friends, and I thought he would understand that. I've told him a million times that I have gotten disrespected and ghosted and cheated on by other people in the past, and I never, and he promised me he would never do such a thing, right? So there was an open line of communication. My main issue was that when, after our date, or whatever you want to call that, our evening, if you were not attracted to me, or you didn't feel like we were a good combination, or I was dry, whatever you want to say, why wouldn't you just say, hey, Adrian, I really didn't catch a vibe with you, but, nonetheless, you still are a great person. I would love to still continue some type of friendship. That's a true adult. That's maturity, right? That's what I anticipated from him at the very least. And again, I had an expectation for him. Whenever you have expectations of people, you're generally going to get let down, right? So that's all that is. I have moved on. I don't care. I'm sure he doesn't give a fuck. We have not.
You can't say that you don't care. You just said, again, it's a lot of back and forth that, you had something that you wanted to get off of your chest. I'm just listening, and did she not say, you got something that you wanted to get off your chest? So yeah, you did care. You most certainly, absolutely did care. And what I'm gonna say to a lot of people is, I think if a lot of people was a lot more humble, and maybe if this young lady was, just based on what I've heard, a lot, it's a lot of cursing going on or whatever, bad language. I'm thinking, and this is just me assuming, like, did you spaz out or whatever for whatever reason? You know what I'm saying? Start cursing or whatever, and the guy like, listen, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to stay here, to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth with this young lady. I'm trying to figure out why in the world is this pattern happening, because she did say that she's been ghosted before. She did say that she's been cheated on before. So I'm thinking, okay, if I'm the common denominator in all of these different situations, why do I continue to get myself into situations like this? Am I not vetting people correctly? Like, what am I putting out there that continues to attract these type of people? I need to figure it out. I'm at the center of all of this. And when I think about, my life and the best way the way that I started getting results and started to change the opportunities and the people that were around, like, I had to work on me. I had to work on myself. Stop looking out and trying to blame everybody else. You need to figure out, like, what the heck is going on with me? I need to work on this doggone thing. But I'm gonna let her rock.
Communicated in any capacity since then, and I'm okay. Okay, I think y'all are more hurt than I am, and it's sad. But these videos, like these guys are doing on YouTube, and now women as well, is straight attacking me, like because I said not in my league. That was for a lack of better words. When I don't even remember what I was trying to get across, but it's like that was so triggering to y'all. Some lady said she's not Beyonce, guys. I'm like, never claimed to be. I'm Adrian Michelle. Like, I am who I am, and I'm perfectly comfortable and secure in who I am. Like, ease up off the brakes, my friend. Like, I just don't understand. I'll never understand because it's not me, and y'all live in y'all's own world. But yeah. I don't think I'm in a league just because I'm pretty. I just think I fuck with a certain caliber of man, and I did not date within that caliber. I'm not wrong for saying that. I'm sure you guys have boundaries and, boxes that you put people in as well, but fucking nail me to the cross, why don't you? But yeah, I don't, I'm not really big on this influencer thing. I post on social media because it's entertaining, but y'all are making it not fun. Anyways, have a great day.
If you are going to be a content creator, you need to understand this. You're going to take the good with the bad. You cannot live in this isolated bubble where you're not going to have people that's going to come for you, that's going to come for your neck, especially when in your video, it may come across as you putting people down. Like, they're going to come anyway. Like, trust and believe. I don't care if you're putting out the most positive content in the world, helping people out, giving people millions and millions of dollars, giving millions and millions of dollars away. Ask Mr. Beast. It does not matter. People are always going to come for you. But you got to take the good with the bad. It's not no, I just want to do content and I only want these type of people to come in. It's public. It's open to the public. So everybody is going to come in. Views and everything. That's why I tell people, man, you got to be able to put that CEO hat on. If you're going to be on social media, then you need to understand that they're going to come regardless. And you need to develop really, really quick, thick skin. It's that freaking simple, man. It's literally that simple. Now, I had almost forgot that she did, say that this guy was kind of out of my league. When you say stuff like that, like, yeah, people they're gonna look at you even more. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're trying to make it seem like you up here. So people are gonna analyze you a little bit more, which again, it's understandable. This is social media, and people are always they're gonna, make comments, they're gonna judge you. Pretty much what they do in public, but it's gonna be 10 times that or 100 times that because they're behind the screen, and people get real about it when they get behind their screen. But you got to be able to handle that. So it is a part 3, and we're gonna check out part 3 now. Let me go ahead and bring that up.
Now, I know I posted this video and I prefaced it with "don't piss me off." But of course, the comments are pissing me off. Now, this one, I can understand. Like, I appreciate this. And what I really can appreciate is everybody's perspective, right? Like, I've gotten a lot of insight. Maybe he did feed off of my energy. This was my initial thought. Like, he didn't like the energy that I was giving him because my mom was listening to our interaction and she was like, "Babes, every time he would say something to you, you would redirect it back to your niece." But I was like, sleepy on top of like being hungover. So if you ever been hungover, you know that you can like have a scatterbrain, right? I felt very scatterbrained and I could not fully interact with the conversation. So maybe it was a force, but also like people are saying like he tried you for 10 years. Maybe he was just trying to humble you. That is a possibility. There's tons of possibilities that I can entertain. People saying, "Oh, he hit it and quit it." We didn't even have sex.
Cap.
Jesus Christ, holy, like tranquilo. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I really don't care enough. I just thought that was a really funny story to tell you guys. And it did hurt my feelings to a certain extent because we've had so many conversations. And all I really wanted him to do was communicate that. Hey, if you didn't like me, Adrian, the vibe wasn't really there or what I expected. So, we can be cool, but X, Y, and Z. The way he ended it, I will never speak to him again. Ever. Like, even if he tried to come back and apologize, it's really given he got back with his baby mama, but I digress. All I'm saying is don't chill out in the comments because y'all are crazy. Insane, okay?
All right, so let's keep it a bit. How many of y'all really believe that man didn't get the draws? Because again, I'm gonna go back to that first video. You were saying something about this guy flew out or whatever, and the next morning he got up and left. What is it, around 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock or something like that? It's honestly sounding like a bunch of bull. It really seemed like in that second video, you didn't get the response that you thought you were gonna get. And so you started to backtrack on a lot of things that you were saying. And after that second video, still didn't get the responses that you thought that it was gonna get. You go and you backtrack again. Because let's keep it a being. Let's be honest, right? If nothing happened, would you not have said that at the end of the video? Like, listen, I don't even understand why this person didn't even, what's the name? I mean, I can understand why he probably didn't hit me back because, nothing happened. The story is not adding up, man. Like, I got my calculator out and I'm trying to figure out, this is honestly it's not adding up. But I want to hear from y'all, man. Y'all let me know, what do you guys think about this particular video? 10 years, this man was trying. 10 years he was trying to do what? Have a conversation with you? Because in those videos you were saying that y'all were having those conversations. This is somebody that you confided in, whatever. And then when you start speaking and talking about ghosting and stuff like that, is that not insinuate? Like, I don't know. Is that not saying that something had to happen? Y'all, please let me know down in the comments. We got to talk about it, man, because there are always going to be different stories. There's going to be her story, his story, and the truth. But, we don't have neither one of them, so we can just speculate, guess, make assumptions or whatever. Drop it down in the comments, man. Do y'all think that this guy was wrong? If he did hit it and quit it after 10 years, let me know. Let me know. I'm even going to give my answer on what I think down below. If we have enough people to comment, then, I'll go ahead and give my spiel. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna, whoa.